Okay, we now move on to IELTS speaking part 2, and your topic is describe an important journey that has been delayed. Important journey that has been delayed. So you got to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes, and this is in the past tense, right? Your time starts now.
Well, today I am going to describe an important journey that was delayed. It was a trip organized at Beach Park National Park for a student in my high school 3 years ago. And it was very important because educational trip was a beneficial way for a student to learn more knowledge and experience. When we notified about the trip, our class searched a lot of information about the park, about and our biology teacher also used to tell us that the national park boasted a lot of endangered species. Through the trip, we would be able to learn more importance of forest. Also, we see the several picture of trees, lakes, hills, and etc. So unexpectedly the trip was delayed because the weather that was so horrible that the headmaster decided to delay this journey for the sake of the student safety. So this situation was so unexpected. My friend and I were quite pissed off, so I feel bad on that day.
All right, you should avoid the words like pissed off. This is informal and offensive word. Okay, this word is not good. So you should avoid these type of words. Okay, overall it's good. You spoke well, but actually I found grammatical mistakes, and I tell you what sort of mistakes. You were talking about that trip and you said that was delay. It should have been that was delayed, passive voice. Instead of delay, you should have said delayed. Then you said learn knowledge. With knowledge, we don't use learn. We use get knowledge. Okay? And then you said we notified. No, you did not notify anyone. Actually, you were notified. Means your school administration notified you. So you should have said we were notified. Passive voice. We were informed means somebody informed us. And then you mispronounced the word through and you pronounced it as through. So it should be through. And then you said we see, it should have been we saw. And then you said the several pictures. It should have been only several pictures. With several, we don't use article the, right? Then you said trip was delay. Again, it should have been trip was delayed. And finally, you said pissed off. This is the word you should avoid. It's not good word for IELTS exam actually, right? Now, let's move on to speaking part 3, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Will people still drive a car if public transportation is free of charge?
Well, public transport system is need to everyone, but if the public transport system is free of cost, is also reduce the private car on the road. So people definitely use it if the public transport is free of cost.
Okay, so you can add some more, give some logical explanation to your answer. How can transportation in rural areas be developed?
Well, reliable transportation is needed in rural residents to access their life, and therefore the long-term investment is efficient and affordable to access the more developed transport system.
Okay, this is the short answer. You need to add some more. How often do people usually travel?
People travel quite often nowadays, but usually people travel by buses and buses, trains, and aeroplanes. But most of the people who are employed, they used to travel own car.
They travel by their cars. Okay, so grammatical mistakes in part 2, and in part 3 you need to add some detail, some valuable detail to your answer, that will improve, but focus your grammar. That's very important, especially tenses and the use of passive voice. Although with this type of speaking, somehow still they will give you 6 band, but I mean it can be 5.5 or even 5 also. If they ask you some difficult questions, or if they give you a cue card where you have no knowledge, then this band score may decrease to 5.5 or even 5. So you should work hard, focus your grammar and improve your sentence structure, right? Okay, thank you.